फ्रेंड्स, आज हम करेंगे डीओई का प्रैक्टिस पेपर फॉर क्लास 8 मैथ्स। हमने प्रीवियस वीडियो में सेक्शन ए करा था, आज की वीडियो में हम सेक्शन बी करेंगे। सो लेट्स बिगिन। दिस इज सेक्शन ए. If you want to view the video, there is a playlist in which you can see the video. Anyways, without further ado, let's begin. Section B, question 2. Find the cube root of 27 multiply 64. Now, there are two ways of solving this question. One is the difficult way and the other is the easy way. I will explain to you the difficult way, but I will solve in the easy way. Now, the difficult way is this. You multiply these two numbers first. I think the result of multiplying these two numbers will be 1728, 1728, and then you get the cube root, but through the prime factorization method. And although this method can give you the correct answer, however, it is very, and I mean very time consuming. तो मैं आपको इजी तरीका, आसान तरीका बताता हूँ। आसान तरीका ये है, ओके, यस, 27 multiply 64, 27 multiply 64. Now, what you need to do is that you need to take the cube root of these two numbers. The cube root of 27 is 3 and the cube root of 64 is 4. And you need to multiply them. आपको इन दोनों नंबर्स का क्यूब रूट लेना है और फिर उनको मल्टीप्लाई कर देना और आपका आंसर आ जाएगा। 27 का क्यूब रूट है, the cube root of 27 is 3. I already know, but I will just solve it for you. 3, 27, 9, 3 again, 3. You will make a pair, and what will be the answer? The answer will be 3. In a similar way, in a similar fashion, you could also find out the cube root of 64 as well. Anyways, we already know that the cube root of 64 is 4. So all you need to do is multiply 3 by 4 and you will get your answer. The answer is 12. So the cube root of 27 multiply 64, what will it be? It will be 12. This is the correct answer. If you solved it the hard way, then you would still get the same answer, that being 12. So now that we have completed question 2, let us move on to question 3. Now I will do this part of the question. It's not like this part is difficult or anything. It's just that it will require more calculation. If you guys request it, then I may solve this question soon. But right now I will be solving this one. If 4x minus 9 upon 2 equals 15 upon 2, then find the value of x. Now this question is once again pretty simple. First of all, let me write down the values. 4x minus 9 upon 2 equals 15 upon 2. Now let me transpose 9 upon 2 to the other side. Since this is a variable and this is a constant, so 4x equals 15 upon 2, and now here the sign is minus, so when we transpose it, the sign will be turned into plus. Alright, the sign will be turned into a plus. I hope you guys understand. Now we will write down 9. We will write down 9 upon 2. Alright. And now since both the denominators are same, there is no need for us to LCM. We can solve right away. 4x upon, and 15 plus 9 is equal to 24. You can solve it for yourself. 9, 15 plus 9, 24. Yes. 15 plus 9 is equal to 24. 24, oh, I should solve it again. 15 plus 9 upon 2. Alright. 4x equals 24 upon 2. Very good. Now let us solve this question further, because we need to find the value of x, not 4x. So, also another thing, if you want, you could solve what will be the result of 24 upon 2 right here. However, I will solve it below. X equals 24 upon 2. Since 4 is multiplying x here it will be turned into divide. 24 upon 2 divided by 4. Alright. 24 upon 2 multiply 1 upon 4. 4 की टेबल में 24 आता है, 4 की टेबल में 24 आता है 6 में, एंड 6 की टेबल में एंड 2 की टेबल में 6 आते हैं 3 में. So what is the value of x? The value of x is equal to 3. And that is our answer. Alright. Let's move on to the next question. Question 4. If Chameli had rupees 600 left after spending 75% of her money, how much did she have in the beginning? Once again, this is a pretty easy question. First of all, we will find out the amount of money that she saved in percent. Amount saved in percent. The amount that she saved in percent is 100 minus 75. 100 minus 75. Thus, she saved 25%. Oh, she saved 25%. And the amount she saved in rupees, amount saved in rupees, the amount she saved in rupees is rupees 600. she saved 600 rupees. She saved 600 rupees. Now, why is all of this information important? Let me show you. 25% of x, 25% of x, 25% of x equals 600. 25% of x is equal to 600. So this number will be turned into 25 upon 100 multiply x equals 600. Yes. Now, since 25% is multiplying x here, when we transpose it to the other side, it will be dividing 600. So, x equals 600 divide by 25 upon 100. 25 upon 100. This will be turned into 600 multiply 100 upon 100 upon 25. And now we can solve this question from here. 5, 600 occurs. Yeah, 600 occurs in 120 in the table of 120 and 120 occurs in 24 in the table of 5. Now 24 multiply 100 is equal to, you guessed it, rupees 24,000. So 24 multiply 100 is equal to rupees 2400, and thus the value of x is equal to rupees 24,000, not 100, 24,000. Alright, now we shall do question 5. What must be added to the sum of x square minus 4x plus 7 and 2x square minus 5x minus 9 to get 0? Once again, this question is pretty simple. First of all, let number, this is the short form of number, let number must be added equals p. First of all, we let the number which must be added be equal to any variable that you want, really, except with the exceptions of x. Yes, but we let the number which must be added be any variable that you want. I personally chose p, but you can choose any variable except x. So we let the number which must be added be P in this case, and then we write P and whatever was written in this question here, x square P plus x square minus 4x plus 7 and I'm going to be writing and as a or we actually don't need to write and here, just write plus because plus means and, alright, and means plus. So 7 plus 2x square 7 plus 2x square minus 5x minus 5x minus 9. And then this is not it. We will add one additional thing at the end. P plus x square minus 4x plus 7 plus 2x square minus 5x minus 9. We will add one additional thing, and that additional thing is equal 0. This will be important later on. So now all you need to do is solve all of these variables and numbers together. X square plus x square equals, let me write P first, x square plus x square plus 2x square equals, x square plus 2x square equals 3x square. Minus 4x minus 5x equals plus, so the result will be, there aren't any other extremes right here. Minus 4x minus 5x will equal minus 9x. Plus 7 minus 9. Plus 7 minus 9. The number 9 has the minus symbol and the number 9 is bigger, thus this sign will be a minus. So minus 9 plus 7 equals minus 2. I'm pretty sure those are all the numbers. I'm pretty sure I'm not missing anything. On top, x square, yes, 4x, yes, 7, yes, 2x. Yeah, that's it. And there is no mistake in my side. So equals 0. Now that we solved all of this, all we need to do is P equals 0 and then transpose all of these numbers to 0. And as you all may know, when we transpose numbers, we change their signs. So P equals, you could remove the 0. It doesn't matter. I am going to be removing the 0. If you want, you can keep it, but I am going to be removing it personally. So P equals, this is plus, so it will be converted into a minus. Minus 3x square, and this is a minus, so it will be converted into plus. Plus 9x, this is also minus, so it will be converted into plus. And thus, this is our answer. This is our answer for this question. 3x square plus 9x plus 2. The value of P is minus 3x, not 3x. The value of P is minus 3x square plus 9x plus 2. If we add this number to this, then the answer we will get will be 0. Alright. I hope all of you guys understood the lesson so far. Now let us do these two questions. Factorize x power 4 minus y power 4 and question 7. However, I will take a small break. You can do. So continuing students, I have finally had my rest and I have continued. I have written these questions so it will be easy to explain to you guys. So first of all, let me explain to you. I already solved it. Let me explain to you question 6. Factorize x to the power of 4 minus y to the power of 4. So question 6, x to the power of 4 minus y to the power of 4. Now in such questions, this identity is used. A square minus b square equals a plus b, a minus b. So this will be equal to x square brackets square. The reason why there is a square inside is because inside of brackets there can only be the power of 2. No other power can fit inside of these brackets. Alright? So the result will be brackets x square and the bracket square minus y square square. Alright? And then we will use this identity right here. And we will split them up into x square plus y square and x square minus y square. So all of this will be turned into x square plus y square and brackets x plus y and x minus y. Just like this identity right here. A square minus b square equals a plus b, a minus b. And now let me explain to you. I have already solved it. Question 7. A rectangular piece of paper of dimensions 22 multiplied 10 centimeters is rolled along its length. Rolled along its length is an important keyword. Alright? Rolled along its length to form a cylinder. Find the volume of cylinder formed. So, the area of a rectangle is equal to the CSA of a cylinder. What is the area of a rectangle? The formula of the area of a rectangle, to be exact. The formula of the area of a rectangle is L into V. And the formula of CSA, curved surface area of a cylinder, is 2 pi RH. Now, what did it say? It said that the rectangular piece of paper was rolled along its length. If it said it was rolled along its breadth, then it would be a different story. But it said that it's rolled along its length. So what this means is that the length will be the height of the rectangle. So the height, that the height of the cylinder will be the length of the rectangle, and the height of the length of the rectangle is 22. So the height will be equal to the length and the breadth will be equal to what is left. So in other words, 2 pi r. Thus L is equal to H, hence H is equal to 22. Height is equal to 22. If it said that the rectangular piece of paper was rolled along its breadth, then the height will be 10 centimeters. But that is not the case. So B equals 2 pi r, and to find the volume of a cylinder, we first of all need to find the radius. So the breadth is equal to 10, and well, this is the formula of CSA, except the height. However, it's stated that it is not necessary to find the radius. What I mean by this is that you do not need to fully solve all of this. You do not need to fully solve 10 upon 2 pi. You do not need to fully solve this. Alright? So we can keep it unsolved. Thus, the volume of the cylinder, this is the formula of volume of cylinder. Pi r square h. Alright, pi r square h. So this pi will be cut by this pi. Thus we will have 10 upon 2. And we will have another 10 upon 2. Do you wonder why? Well, this is because of this power right here. Square, r square. The radius is squared. Thus we will have 2 of these. 10 upon 2 pi multiply 10 upon 2 pi multiply 22. Because the height of the cylinder is 22. So all that is remaining is 10 upon 2. We'll cut these and the result will be 5. And then we will cut this again. The result will once again be 5. Now we will expand the pi. Because of this expansion, the result will be 7 upon 22. Now you may wonder, why is it 7 upon 22? The value of pi is 22 upon 7. And although you are correct, since pi and this pi is in the denominator, the 7 will become the numerator and 22 will become a part of the denominator. Hope that you understand what I mean. So 10 upon 2 multiply 22 multiply 7 multiply 22. This 22 will cut this 22 and what will be remaining is 5 multiply 5 multiply 7. Now 5 multiply 5 is equal to 25. 25 multiply 7. And if we multiply 7 by 25, then what will be the result? The result will be 175. 175 आपका रिजल्ट आएगा. और यहाँ पे क्या लिखा हुआ है? यहाँ पे यूनिट क्या दे रखी है हमें? यहाँ पे यूनिट दे रखी है हमें सेंटीमीटर. The unit is centimeters. And since we are finding the volume of the cylinder, not the CSA or the LSA, the unit will be centimeter cube, not centimeter square. Be wary of this. The unit will be centimeter cube. Thus, our final answer will equal to 175 centimeter cube. Anyway students, I hope you all enjoyed the video and learned something new. Make sure to like this video and also share it with your friend. It would also be a great help for us if you subscribe to our channel. Anyways,